Following Sariputta. Episode 3. The Awareness of Mind. Imagine trying to watch your own mind the way a cat watches a mouse hole. You don't know what's going to come out. You just know something will. That's exactly what Sariputta did on his second attempt at enlightenment. In his first crack at it, he tried the obvious. Shut the door on sensual pleasures and stay watchful of the obstacles that the Buddha warned about. Simple. Elegant. Effective enough to get him to experience the first jhana. But then, he took an even more direct route, turning his attention not to the body, not to the world outside, but to the very machinery of the mind itself. Now, here's the crux. Sariputta wasn't looking at what the mind was thinking about. He was looking at the act of thinking itself. Like a scientist who studies weather patterns but doesn't care if it rains on laundry day, he observed directed thought, sustained thought, joy, happiness, one-pointedness. All the moving parts that make up the mind's climate. This is where it gets both brilliant and uncomfortable. If you, like Sariputta, watch closely, you see that mental states don't politely stay put. They pop in, hang around for a while, and then disappear without so much as a goodbye. Joy arises. Joy passes. Concentration holds. Concentration slips. Even awareness itself flickers. Sariputta was mapping impermanence, not in mountains or rivers, but in the very thing that claims to be me. And this is where the joke is on all of us. We invariably walk around thinking, I'm in control. I'm the thinker of my thoughts. But when you put those thoughts under a microscope, like Sariputta did, the story changes. You realize that they're not really yours. They're more like squatters who never pay rent and never ask permission before moving in. So what happened? Sariputta didn't get full awakening. Yet. But he did get something equally priceless. A confirmation that the mind, the very seat of identity, is not a possession, but a collection of activities. And if you can't tell your thoughts when to show up or when to leave, then maybe they aren't quite the solid self you thought they were. This was akin to an experiment, and Sariputta treated it like one. He took notes. Not on paper, but in direct, moment-to-moment observation. Which mental qualities were present? Which had disappeared? Which hadn't yet arisen? That kind of systematic awareness laid the groundwork for what later traditions would call insight meditation. So picture it. Sariputta, monk scientist, staring down the flickering theatre of the mind and realizing the star of the show. Intimacy might just be a recurring special effect. And that realization, though not the final breakthrough, was enough for him to realize that there was more work to be done.